Good
30
luck,
seconds.
all of you.
This is the Krypton Factor. Production number 901, stroke 13, take 1.
Edited copy.
Good evening and welcome again to the Krypton Factor. 4 new contestants, as you've just seen. Ahead of them, 5 searching tests. And the person who finishes with the most points at the end of the night, or the highest Krypton Factor as we call it, will have proved themselves the best all-rounder of the night and will go on through to the semi-final. The tests are mental, physical and psychological. And let's get the contest underway right away by going into the mental agility round. So concentration's so important here, contestants. In a moment, I shall ask you to put on your headphones. Then you will hear a sequence of numbers. What you have to do is to say back the sequence of numbers that immediately precede the numbers you've just heard. Now, to make that clearer, let me give you an example. If you should hear 2, 7, 9, you should say back 1, 6, 8, the numbers immediately before the numbers you were originally given. So if you now like to put on your headphones, this is a knockout round. If anyone makes a mistake, they are eliminated. We go on until we've got an outright winner. If you're all now settled, ready for the first sequence, you now are. So the first sequence goes to Ken Wilmshurst.
6, 3, 7, 5.
5, 2, 6, 4.
That is correct. We move on to Sophie Crumley.
9, 4, 7, 2.
8, 3, 6, 1.
Correct. John Mcnally.
8, 3, 9, 4.
7, 2, 8, 3.
Also correct. Now Anne Barmer.
5, 8, 2, 9.
4, 7, 1, 8.
Correct. On all correct round, we now go on to 5 numbers. Ken Wilmshurst.
7, 4, 9, 2, 5.
6, 3, 8, 1, 4.
Correct. Now Sophie Crumley.
3, 2, 9, 7, 4.
2, 1, 8, 6, 3.
That is also correct. We move on to John Mcnally.
8, 3, 5, 2, 7.
7, 2, 4, 2, 5.
No, you got it wrong on the last 2. 724 was correct. It should have finished 1-6. You are eliminated, John Mcnally. On to Anne Barmer.
9, 6, 2, 6, 3.
8, 5, 1, 5, 3.
No, wrong on the very last number. It should have been 8515, which you got. The last number should have been 3, not 2, as you said. That leaves 2 in it, Ken Wilmshurst and Sophie Crumley, as we move on now to 6 numbers. Ken Wilmshurst.
8, 6, 2, 9, 5, 7.
7, 5, 1, 846.
Absolutely right. Now, to stay in the fight, Sophie Crumley must get this right.
368259.
257 148.
Absolutely right. So, you both go on now to the next section, which is 7 numbers. Ken Wilmshurst.
759376.
6482615.
Yes, you are right. And now, Sophie Crumley.
729754.
6186
No, you went wrong on the last but one number. 61864 you got right. It should have finished 7-3, so you are eliminated. And that leaves Ken Wilmshurst the outright winner of the round, so he gets the maximum 10 points. Sophie Crumley then in second place gets 6 points. Now, John Mcnally and Ann Balmer both went out at the same time, but Ann Balmer got more right of her sequence, so she gets 4 points, and John Mcnally gets 2 points. So, at the end of the first round, the leader with a Krypton factor of 10 points is Ken Wilmshurst. Well, we always emphasise all-round ability, and you couldn't get a bigger contrast than going from mental agility to physical ability. But this is the moment when you can see how our 4 contestants did when they raced over our very tough Army assault course. Now, this isn't something that we just spring on them. They were given training instructions some months ago and advised to rigorously follow the programme of running and exercising if they were going to be in good condition to tackle the 17 obstacles. So fit they should have been. You can judge now for yourselves as we go over to the course to join them and the starter, Captain Don Glynn.
Competitors, take your marks.
Sophie Crumley, age 28, away first, and immediately following Ann Balmer, 2 seconds behind. She's a teacher from Leicester, age 26, onto the log balance. Sophie Crumley in the lead, Ann Balmer across well too, and onto the rope swing. Sophie Crumley over, Ann Balmer over, both doing that well. She trips a little bit on the rope, but on she goes. Sophie Crumley in the lead, and now Ken Wilmshurst is away, the ex-Olympic athlete, 21 seconds behind. He's aged 47, going away very strongly too. But Sophie Crumley in the lead as she goes on to the high balance. Cross and hand over hand down that rope. John Mcnally now underway, age 33, starting 36 seconds behind Sophie Crumley. A little bit of trouble on that balance, but he's over. Will he make the swing? He does. And Sophie Crumley in the lead. The monkey swing she gets past successfully. Ann Balmer now on the monkey swing behind her. Into the crawl. She should really keep lower than that for maximum pace. And Ken Wilmshurst coming very fast on the left there. He's in the crawl section. There he is, coming very fast now. Ann Balmer on the far side, so you can see how he's catching. Sophie Crumley in the lead. Ann Balmer second, but Ken Wilmshurst catching all the time. There's John Mcnally, not making much impression back in 4th place. Needs to catch up more, but Ken Wilmshurst on the left there, making ground all the time. Not the case, though, for John Mcnally. Ken Wilmshurst in the lead now as he goes into the last obstacle. In the lead, Ann Balmer on the far side. In second place, going quite well. There she is, ahead of Sophie Crumley now. The two of them go on to the rope swing. John Mcnally back in 4th place, still not gaining any ground on them. But neck and neck, Ken Wilmshurst on the left and Balmer on the right. Will the longest stride there of Ken Wilmshurst do it for him? But Ann Balmer seems to be coping with it slightly better. She goes up to that platform, the 18-foot drop. Who's going to get there first? Who's going to go over first? Ken Wilmshurst on the left. Ann Balmer seems to be going first. No, Ken Wilmshurst lands fractionally ahead of Ann Balmer, which leaves Sophie Crumley there in 3rd place, fairly comfortably 3rd. John Mcnally, as you can see, just coming up to the last obstacle. So Sophie Crumley's just got to jump that now to finish 3rd. Easier said than done, of course. And is she in trouble? Talking to the soldier, looking back over her shoulder to see where John Mcnally is. Is she going to jump? She's not sure. She's hesitating. She's turning. She's not going to jump. John Mcnally's there. Will he go? He does. He finishes in 3rd place. Well, it does take a lot of courage to plunge off that last platform. It is 18 feet high. But the winner of the assault course by a hair's breadth was Ken Wilmshurst, so he gets the maximum 10 points there. But fractionally behind him was Anne Balmer, so in second place she gets 6 points. Then came John Mcnally, so 4 points for him. And then Sophie Crumley in fourth place gets 2 points. She did, in fact, jump in the end, but she had a damaged knee, and that was the problem there. But at the end of that second round, we've got a clear leader now with 20 points, Ken Wilmshurst. On now to round 3, the intelligence test, and this section I think gave our experts the most pleasure dreaming up, and they certainly came up with some ingenious problems like the one we've got tonight. And before I explain that, can I now ask our contestants to step down to their positions behind the benches. And there each of you can see a transparent frame, and on the lower level of your benches you'll see some black and white squares. The test is to assemble those squares on the frame so that they complete a chessboard. But I should warn you that all the squares do piece together, but you should not end up with 2 black squares together or 2 white squares together. So if you're all ready, the target time is 2 minutes. Are you ready? Go. Well, it'll be a little bit difficult to guide you on who's winning here, because at the beginning, the early stages, it's a little bit of trial and error, because you can get virtually to the finish, have it looking right, and then the last piece won't fit, and you've got to dismantle and start again, maybe halfway stage. But Ken Wilmshurst starting quite well. John Mcnally not quite so quickly. Perhaps the more thoughtful approach. Anne Balmer also going quite nicely, and all correct at the moment. But will the remaining pieces fit? That goes in. One more piece. Will it fit in there? Twists and turns. No, it's not going to. Sophie Crumley. Obviously she had problems too and is now dismantling. A bemused look from Ken Wilmshurst as he carries on tackling the problem. But a splendid performance there. Anne Balmer, the teacher from Leicester's finished, and very happy too she is. Ken Wilmshurst and John Mcnally still hasn't made much progress. Problems for him. Sophie Crumley, is she going to finish now? Will this one go into place? It does. She finishes second. Sophie Crumley. A man with problems by the look of it. Let's see. Yes, indeed. He really has got problems. He baffled completely by it. That's it. Stop. The 2 minutes are up, and we will now sort out the positions and the marks. Now, Anne Balmer clearly finished first, so she gets the maximum 10 points. In second place was Sophie Crumley, so it's 6 points for her. Then came Ken Wilmshurst, so he gets 4 points. And in fourth place, John Mcnally, who didn't finish it, I'm afraid, 2 points for him. We feed those points now into the scoreboard. And so at the end of that round, Anne Balmer has closed the gap, but the leader still, with 24 points this time, is Ken Wilmshurst. Well, in theory, every one of our contestants could pick up 10 points in this next round, but in practice, no one has ever managed that in the Krypton factor, getting maximum points in the observation test. This is where the contestants see a clip of film, they have to answer questions on it, then they have to pick someone out of the film in one of our identity parades. So, contestants, would you now turn very quickly to face your screens? The clip of film is coming up, so listen hard, concentrate hard. Here it is.
Gloria Barrington, aged 19, a clerk at the bank, was forced at gunpoint to accompany the robbers in the first of the escape cars.
Summing up this morning. Yeah, he's here, but he's busy.
When this car collided with the roadblock I set up at Hanger Lane, Miss Barrington was severely injured. She is now at Maudsley Cottage Hospital, where her situation is described as critical.
This the car?
Yes, Cub. It was found in Ealing, 0845, and identified as a getaway vehicle. False plates had been
Any money
fitted.
found on the back seat?
Yeah, about 2,000 odd quid.
Where?
It was located between the rear squab and the leather trim.
You mean it was stuffed down the side?
Yes, Cub.
A clip there from the film Sweeney 2. If you'd all like to face the front now, you've got 3 questions each, starting with you, Ken Wilmshurst. Your either-or question first. According to Carter's report at the very start of the film, which car was the hostage in, the first or the second?
The second.
You're wrong, I'm afraid. It was the first. No points. A visual question. How many people were there in the police garage?
3.
No, there were 4. Still no points. The dialogue question. Where did Carter set up the roadblock?
Hammersmith.
No, it was Hanger Lane, so no points at all for you. We move on to Sophie Crumley. How many bikes were parked near the shop? 2 or 3?
2.
2 is correct, and 2 points for you. How many people smoked during that clip of film?
1.
Correct, it was 1 Carter, another 2 points. What time was the getaway car found?
9:30.
No, not too far out, actually. It was 8:45. We move on now to John Mcnally. How many people had beards in that clip of film? 1 or 2?
2.
It was, in fact, 1. We saw him in the garage. No points. What was the name of the shop the car crashed through? Must hurry you for an answer.
No idea.
It was called Beach 1. Where was the getaway car found? Answer, please.
No.
It was found in Ealing. No points at all for you, John Mcnally. Now, Anne Barmer. On the car that came through the window, was the headlight broken on the driver's side or the passenger side?
The passenger side.
That's correct. 2 points. How many cars were there in the police garage?
3.
Correct. Another 2 points. According to Carter's report, how old was the bank clerk Gloria Berenson?
17.
Not quite. She was 19, so no points for that last one. That's the end of the individual questions. We move on now to the second section of this round, the identity parade. And this is where we ask you to identify someone from the film. We want our contestants to identify the boy in the film. There was only 1 boy. That's who they have to identify. We've got a lineup of 9 boys. Everyone saw him first in the film, looking at the car that plunged through the shop window. He's in there somewhere. There's 9 of them. Which was the boy in that film? You've got some time to make up your mind. Mentally note the number on the parade there. Should also add you saw him right at the end of the clip on the skateboard picking up the gun. You had 2 good looks at him during that film. They'll parade across in front of you, line up again, and then you must make up your minds. So as they line up for this last time, you're going to have to make up your minds. You've got indicator panels in the armrests of your chair. In a moment, I shall ask you to press the number which corresponds with the one in the lineup that you think was in the film. So are you ready? Then press now. You've all made your selections. Let's see if anyone's got it right. Ken Wilmshurst, You have selected number 3. Would number 3 step forward, please? There he is, the selection of Ken Wilmshurst. Sophie Crumley has also selected number 3. And John Mcnally has plumped for number 7. Would number 7 step forward, please? The choice there of John Mcnally. And Anne Barmer has gone for number 9. Would number 9 please step forward? So now all the contestants have made their choices. Let's see if anyone got it right. No one made it last week. Let's see about this week. Would the boy in that film, the skateboarder, now make himself known, please? Yes, indeed. It's number 3, Sebastian Witkin. So 2 of our contestants spotted him, Ken Wilmshurst and Sophie Crumley, and indeed it's Sophie Crumley who wins the round with 8 points. Ken Wilmshurst got 4 points, as indeed did Anne Barmer, 4 points for her. John Mcnally failed to score. Let's now feed those scores into the master scoreboard with just 1 round to go, and the gap has certainly closed, but the leader still with 28 points is the company director from Oxshott, Surrey, Ken Wilmshurst. But still a very open contest as we go into the last round, general knowledge, rapid-fire questions. We give 2 points for a correct answer. We take away 2 points if the answer is incorrect. And as you can see from that scoreboard, there's still at least 3 of them in it. We are now going to say, get ready on the buzzers, contestants, as we transfer the scores on the master scoreboard into the scoreboards behind our contestants so that we can keep up to date with the exciting finish. So, just over 3 minutes left as we go into the first question in the last general knowledge round. Duke is the nickname of which film star? Ken Wilmshurst.
John Wayne.
Correct, 2 points. The Hay Wain is a painting by which... Interrupted by Ken Wilmshurst.
Constable.
Correct, 2 points. Who rose from constable to become the current Metropolitan Police Commissioner? Ken Wilmshurst.
David Mcnally.
So David Mcnally, 2 points. Super Mac was the creation based on Harold Macmillan of which cartoonist? Ken Wilmshurst.
Vicky.
Correct again, 2 points. The Vichy government of occupied France was led by who? Ken Wilmshurst.
Marshal Pétain.
Correct, 2 points. Which martial art is practiced with bamboo staves? Ken Wilmshurst.
Kendo.
Correct, 2 points. Ken Dodd, the comedian, once played the part of Malvolio in which play? John Mcnally.
Midsummer Night's Dream. Yeah.
You're wrong, it was Twelfth Night, 2 points away from your total. How many knights had a senate? Ken Wilmshurst.
A week, 7.
7 is correct, 2 more points. What is the 8th of the 10 commandments? No answer coming, it is thou shalt not steal. Who is the chairman of the British Steel Corporation? Ken Wilmshurst.
Sir Monty Finiston.
No, you lose 2 points, it's Sir Charles Villiers. Which literary lady wrote Villette? The answer, Charlotte Bronte. Which famous admiral became the Duke of Bronte? It was Horatio Nelson. Horatius, the Roman hero, held the Sublician Bridge over which river? Ken Wilmshurst.
The Tiber.
Correct, 2 points. The Thames changes its name to the Isis in what city? Sophie Crumley.
Oxford.
Sorry?
Oxford.
Oxford, correct, 2 points. Cambridge, Massachusetts is the seat of which university? Ken Wilmshurst.
MIT.
No, it's
That's
Harvard.
Harvard.
Lose 2 points. What manner of creature is an aardvark? It is, I'm sorry, you're too late, I was about to answer, an anteater. Literally, what does antediluvian mean? Ken Wilmshurst.
Before the deluge or flood.
Correct, 2 points. Après nous le déluge, or after the flood, was uttered by Louis XV's mistress. Who was she? The answer is Madame de Pompadour. Madame McCarthy, a medium, is the character in which play by Noel Coward? Ken Wilmshurst.
Blithe Spirit.
Correct, 2 points. Which bird was called Blithe Spirit by Shelley and Ethereal Minstrel by Wordsworth? The answer is the skylark. 30 seconds to go. Skytrain is the brainchild of who? Ken Wilmshurst.
Freddie Laker.
Correct, 2 points. Jim Laker, the great off-spinner, played for which county? Ken Wilmshurst.
Surrey.
Correct, 2 points. Surrey with a fringe on top is a song from which musical? Ken Wilmshurst.
Oklahoma.
Correct, 2 points. The Oaks is run at which racecourse? Sophie Crumley.
Doncaster. Doncaster.
No, it's Epsom. You lose 2 points from your total. Derby Football Club has no time to finish the question. That's the end of the round and the contest, which means that our winner tonight, with a Krypton factor of 50 from Oxshott in Surrey, is Ken Wilmshurst. So, congratulations indeed to Ken Wilmshurst. Before he came here, his daughter gave him a teddy bear charm which he carries in his top pocket to bring him luck. It obviously worked. Our congratulations to him. He goes on now to the semi-final in a couple of months' time. We are back in just 1 week's time at 7 o'clock with another Krypton Factor. Join us then. From all of us now to all of you, good night.